All right.
All right, it's recording.
All right. Shalom, shalom. To the Hebrew Israelites, we come in week and week out, and we prophesy the downfall of America. And we go out there and we warn and tell you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that you are the chosen people of the scriptures. But before we begin, we want to give all
Pray
praises to
to Yah-
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh
Yahweh Shah.
Shai. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing his word to the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to you few sisters that's listening and learning. So this week it's going to be a little bit different because of travel issues and everything like that. But through the spirit, the Most High got us linked up together on a Streamyard. The brother been showing me how to use it and everything like that. And so, Lord willing, you'll see more videos like this in the future because this is actually pretty good, for edification and everything like that. Because, like the scriptures say, when there's two or three gathered together in my name, there am I in the midst of these. So it's always better when when we teach with somebody else, because the spirit can jump around to different topics and everything like that. So I guess we could just roll in the spirit, we could just bring out whatever. I know you was bringing out the whole Russia and Ukraine thing, so I guess we can just start off with the usual. We can start off with Matthew 24
All right, here we
because
go.
because those are the times that we in. There's so many distractions and everything that's going on. You can tell that Esau is getting ready to do something major because there's a lot of things that's throwing Jake off right now, man. You got like I mentioned in my video yesterday, I'm like, you got the NBA playoffs that's going on, Dave Chappelle getting attacked, the Will Smith slap. Then you got the whole Kevin Samuels thing that happened, and I believe they clipped his ass. I believe they got him because Esau don't like that, man, when a man stands up and show these women who they supposed to be, man. I believe that they clipped his ass too. But at the end of the day, all of these things are happening, and our people still stuck on, stupid shit. Just like we just saw a video about 5 minutes ago, and they over here doing oral games. I ain't gonna get into the graphic detail, but pretty much Jake over here got cucumbers strapped to him and females going in on a cucumber. You can just use your imagination. All right. So at the end of the day, while all of these things are going on, Jake's still doing his folly, man. And this is why the Lord gonna get ready to put 2/3 of his own people to death, because Jake ain't got it all, man. There's something wrong with Jake, man. There's something wrong with Jake, man. Jake be fucking up. But I get Matthew 24, and or you want to get it?
I get it.
Okay.
This, yeah, this is Matthew 24 and start where?
You start at 4.
All right, this is 4. And Yahweh shall answer and say unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many should come in my name, saying, I am the Christ, and should deceive many. And ye should hear wars and rumors of war. See that ye be not troubled, for all these days will come to pass, but the end should not yet. So it's
That's
not
right.
yet.
Yep,
For
that's
for,
right.
for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there should be famine, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places, and all these are the beginning of sorrows.
That's right. All of these are the beginning of sorrows, man. Nation shall rise up against nation. You're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars. And that's exactly what we're experiencing right now, man. This whole thing between Russia and Ukraine is escalating slowly but surely every single day. Now they coming out with the reports talking about if this thing continues, this can help bring major food shortages globally. And that's exactly what we hoping for. And the thing is, they orchestrating this because they saying that the Russian Ukraine thing is if it continues, it'll help bring the food shortages and everything like that. And then in the meanwhile, you got the bird flu that's out here, and they talking about that just wiped out like 36 million chickens and turkeys. So Esau is definitely doing the most to make sure that he collapses this place on purpose. Like we always say, this famine and everything is going to be man-made. This is not going to be something where they ran out of money or they ran out of resources or anything like that. Because you got to remember, we live in an age of technology. We both was just speaking about that earlier before we turned his video on. We was, just like, man, look at, the technology that's out right now. It's like, man, they got the wisdom and the knowledge or whatever to make sure that food can still, roll out and everything like that. But they don't want that, man, because they want to bring in that Revelation 13 and 16. So they're going to fuck this place up on purpose. But that's through the power of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shadow on the left-hand side. So
yeah, I got some more scriptures, but
okay.
it could be this whole chapter right here, like partially, but I'm figuring on. This is Second Ezra chapter 16, verse 17. Woe is me, who will deliver me in these days? The beginning of sorrow and great misery, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of the wars, and the power should stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What should I do when those evils should come? Evil means bad time. So,
you want to speak on it?
Yeah, I just want to speak a little bit more on to the things that have been happening, because it's like the more things that have been happening with this Ukraine thing. We'll say it's right now. It seems like the Russians is losing, but they haven't really put most of their forces up in there because they still have 100,000 troops they ain't sending to Ukraine. But that war keep dragging on, and you had the NATO that invested a lot of money into the Ukraine. That it's gonna have to be a point where somebody gonna get war weary. In Russia, there's a lot of people up, and there's a lot of troops that's being trained right now. When they start flooding in there, it's the Ukraine is winning right now, but they training soldiers. But I say around June or July or August, when they train those young men out there, they're gonna send them out there because right now it's just some older soldiers. They haven't even gave them the best equipment yet. But when they train these younger soldiers, they're gonna send them out there. And they're going to start losing. And then it might progress to that jump that you see in World War One and Two. So when you see a nation attack another nation, one nation that put money into that nation and they getting a lot of resources, they're going to protect them resources they funded. Because I'm not trying to get like some imports of rices of wheat from my damn enemies. I'm not doing that shit. Nah, we're gonna have to set some troops up in there to make sure it is like right now they pussy goggling and shit like that. And they pussyfoot, man. It's like they sending weapons, but they need some damn troops over there in the Ukraine. It's gonna escalate to some more shit because Putin is threatening a lot of people over there in that mess in Ukraine.
Yeah, I got a quick scripture for you real quick.
Go on.
This is Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 4. And it says, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws. Actually, let me start at verse 2. It says, Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against him. And say, Thus saith the Lord power, Behold, I am against thee, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal. And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth, and all thy army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords. So,
there you go. Yeah, that's what's happening. That's that USSR coming back,
Mm-hmm.
But, that's that land that Magog and Magog was in. But unfortunately, you look into history, Putin was actually... most of these guys that's against each other right now, they was actually in the Soviet Union, before it collapsed it. So they kind of know they actually know the things about, type of warfare. It's like a mirror. It's like a double ganger fighting each other. They know what's gonna, what's going on. He bringing back that old Soviet Union spirit. Hopefully it's just gonna get worse. It's another example of this shit too.
Yep, it's definitely gonna get worse, man. This is like we just read in Matthew 24. This is the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah, you see on the screen right here, it said Russia's space balls warn against nuclear war. NATO destroyed in 1.5 hours. Says in the scripture that America gonna be destroyed in 1 hour. So it's actually They actually got more time when those missiles start coming.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was about to get that scripture real quick.
You can go ahead and get it.
All right. This is Revelation chapter 18, verse 10. It says, "Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come." So,
Yeah, it's
so I remember when you showed this article earlier. I was like, man, the scripture's on point. It said destroyed in a half an hour, but like you said, you know, it's gonna take some time for those missiles to get over here. So,
yeah, you gotta, yeah. So Esau over here, they got like a extra half an hour prep time because NATO is nowhere. It's just like right across the street from them. So it does like for America, it's fucking done, man. You're gonna keep accolading this stuff because it's funny that we telling you to keep doing what you do, and it's like us the way that we prophesied. It's like us telling you to do the shit that it's like we above the prophets is above you, and we telling you to do what the fuck you do. Like, yeah, you doing a good job, fucking Biden. Keep sending the weapons. Soon enough, they're gonna fucking start bombing Poland. That's gonna be another conflict as well. That's actually gonna spark the Third World War. We already at the pre-phase of it, but that's what's gonna happen. You keep shipping weapons from Poland, they gonna fucking attack Poland, and that shit always the same. It's the same civilization with fucking World War II. Yeah, and then they just offered the I think you had Nancy Pelosi said we gonna she get in Congress to everybody all the higher ups to pass that $33 billion worth of weapons aid to Ukraine, and it's gonna help them out, but it's gonna fuck you up here because you definitely gonna get that inflation, and it's definitely ain't gonna be looking good for that fucking stock market. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, that's definitely gonna crash. And once that happened, man, that's when everything was gonna start going full blown, man. I can get let me get this. Let me see. Yeah, this is Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 6. It says, "Shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, Woe to him that increaseth that which is not his. How long? And to him that ladeth himself with thick clay."
Yeah,
So, like you said, the economy gonna crash and everything like that, and one of the reasons being is because of them being in this heavy debt, man. Because when you go into that thick clay, going to the Hebrew, it tells you that it's heavy debt, and that's exactly what America is in right now. They trillions of dollars in debt, and they over here trying to make it seem like everything is gonna be okay because they talking about they got $30 billion and they paid off $30 billion off of like a $500 trillion debt or something like that, and they over here trying to give people hope and peace and everything like that. But hey, it says, "Woe to you that increaseth and that which is not his." I mean, you came over here, you stole this land from Gad. All right, you stole this land from Gad and Reuben. You put us in slavery to help build this place up, and now you in this fast forward, you in this situation where you about to destroy yourself. That's why it says, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, meaning destruction. The Most High is making everything come back full circle. He made you come over here to build this place up just so he can bring you down, man. And pretty much, you destroying yourself. This is nothing but Esau crime. That's all it is, man. You're gonna destroy yourself, and then after that, y'all going into slavery, man. Point blank, period. It's a wrap. See if I get hold on, let me get that. This always got to come out too, that peace and safety scripture.
Yeah, I got something for it too. I'm gonna for that peace and safety, but I'm gonna go on to it. But be up, like this is verse 20 for this is 2nd Ezra chapter 16 verse 20. But in all these things they should not turn from their wickedness, nor be already mindful of the scorners. Behold, venture should be good, cheap upon earth, and they should think themselves to be in good case, and even then should evil grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth should perish of famine, and the others that escape the hunger should the sword destroy. And that's what's happening. That's what really these couple of days that you've been looking at the news and shit like that. They've been talking about famine, but I'm telling people this: if you watch this, this video, Lord, we're gonna upload it. But if you really been paying attention to Ukraine and shit like that, it's really more important than anything. It's more important than COVID, but it is, that's gonna be a thing as well. So they straight up said that if this escalates to like 2 years later, prices of wheat is gonna go up. You already have a steak that's going up. There's a lot of stuff that now gonna be imported, and with these sanctions and shit like that, that Russia is like they ain't getting the supplies that they want from these countries to supply their citizens and things like that to live off on. They got no choice but to fucking war, and they got no choice but to take over Ukraine and take their we defeated citizens.
Yep.
It's just you just pushing it. It's like you pushing them into a corner, man. They don't got nowhere to go.
Time.
And then when matter of fact, when you see that shit is they gonna see, with their allies, Russian allies, they gonna see that they're in trouble. They gonna fucking help them out, and that war gonna supply, and that's what gonna bring that jump. Like I said, you going, brother?
Yep. And that's what's getting ready to happen. Like you said, they pushing everything into a corner. So when you get pushed into a corner, you have no choice but to make that split decision. And that split decision, man, that's gonna be chaotic, man. It's gonna be chaotic. I get the peace and safety scripture real quick, and then I want jump to I went to the wrong one. All right, here we go. So 1 Thessalonians 5:3, it says, when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Yeah, you're not going to escape, man. It's like you just said, when you get pushed into a corner, what you going to do? You're not going to escape. And that's what they're doing right now. They promising everybody peace and safety. Like you just read in 2nd Ezra, victuals should be so good cheap, they should find themselves in good case. But that's not the case, though. You're able to still go to, Burger King or Red Lobster, whatever wicked food you want to eat when you go to these restaurants. You can do all these things, and they telling you everything gonna be all right and all of that. But at the end of the day, they got something behind the scenes, man. They got something rolled up in their sleeves. They already know what they doing. Everything has to be done with timing. They can't just come out of nowhere and be like, all right, yeah, we finna destroy the economy, we finna do this, we finna do that. They got to build this thing up, man, and they doing a good job at it. And we, like you said earlier, we hoping and we happy that these things are happening. That way we can get up out of here, man. But this is verse 4. It says, but ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day shall overtake you as a thief. It says, you are all the children of light and the children of the day. We are not of the night nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And that's what the Most High put the Spirit upon us to do. He put the Spirit upon us to watch and see what's going on in the world. And the brother Sar Sahar, that's one of his highlights, man. That's what he good at. Looking up these articles and everything like that, seeing what's going on. But that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to bring it out, so then you won't be taken as a thief in the night, man. When these things happen, you're supposed to be ready for it, but 2/3 of our people ain't gonna be ready for it, man. They're gonna have to get that death by pain, man, which is well deserved anyway. And that's why, speaking of the famine, that's why I want to bring this out too, because that's gonna be a thing where this is gonna make people change their minds a lot. This is gonna make people bring out their real killer instinct when they don't have any food, because you already know how Jake is, man. Jake can't even go fucking 30 minutes without eating and complaining. They gotta have a bag of Cheetos at 2:30. Then they gotta have a double cheeseburger at 3:30. Then somebody else might bring some ice cream in a half hour later. They like to eat all around the clock, man. That's why a lot of our people are obese as it is. But when there ain't no food out here, this was gonna happen. This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 9. It says, "They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through for the want of the fruits of the field." And this is what a lot of people are going to be doing. It says, "The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children. They were the meat in their destruction of the daughter of my people." So cannibalism coming back, man. It's coming back. You know, man, everybody claim that they pet lovers and everything. Man, y'all going to be eating your dogs, cats,
rats. You're going to be everything, man.
Yep, they going to eat everything.
They show you that on that movie, The Roll. Have you seen that? That's a good movie.
Man, that's a wild movie. The Roll, whoo, that movie, it doesn't give you any comic relief, man. It ain't like what's the movie with Denzel Washington, Book of Eli. It ain't like that, man. Like the Roll, man, they shows you how it's gonna be, man. You saw how skinny they ass was. They was looking in the mirror and shit. Man, had the black nails and everything, and then they, they was happy, when they finally found some food. But then, they always had to keep it moving within that movie because you can't trust nobody. When it ain't nothing out here and people starving, man, you can't trust nobody, man. You gotta keep it moving. But that's what the scriptures say the elect gonna be like. We're gonna be like as pilgrims on the earth. We're gonna be moving from place to place until the Lord comes back. But yeah, that movie, The Road, though, yeah, if y'all didn't watch it, yeah, y'all need to go watch that though.
Yeah, it says that it's in Ezekiel that it's gonna be so bad out here that you have to move place to place.
Yep.
I can't find that scripture. I'm just saying verbatim, but it's just what it is.
Yep.
You can't stay in one place. Even in that movie, they found a bunch of cans and shit, but they heard some noise. They heard and it was a lot of people that stored that shit up who was coming back, and they had to dip the fuck out of there.
Yeah. I felt sorry for him on that scene too. I'm like, man, they was hooked up. He was smoking his weed and shit. He was happy as hell. Drinking the Jack Daniels and that thing. They found some orange soda. Got their Keenan and Kel on.
Yeah, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
Right. And like you said, as soon as they heard that some noise, man, they heard them dogs and everything. They like, oh well, our pleasure for the moment is over.
Yeah, they coming back. That was those on that scene. That was those doomsday preppers that was looking for them.
Yeah, Con. Yep.
Yeah, that's the thing too, because they still gonna live for so long. But those doomsday preppers, they're just gonna be there. They're just gonna be eating their shit and everything. It's gonna be so bad that it's like they gonna run out. Run out.
Yep.
Or somebody else or some other preppers gonna be. They might be clean together, but they're going to turn against each other when that food start turning out.
Yeah.
They show you that on, I think, there's so many movies on that. Cloverfield, one of the Cloverfield movies, it showed that they was in a little thing, they turned against each other. But other than that, let's get back to the scriptures.
Yeah, like you said, if you're going to be turning against each other, let's get that. 2nd Ezra 15. And we can start at we just read on down. We start at 14. It says, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein." And it says, "For the sword of their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. And there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. And a man shall desire to go into a city, shall not be able." It's talking about checkpoints. That's going to get ready to be a thing. Then it says, "Because of their pride, the city shall be destroyed, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." Then it says, "A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread, and for great tribulation." So there you go. Like we just said, man, people ain't gonna be trusting nobody out here because it ain't gonna be no food. Like, man, when you don't eat, man, just like now, shit, I ain't eat really at all today. You feel that little stomach rumble every now and then, and that shit is uncomfortable. It's really uncomfortable, and that's just from not eating for probably just like a few hours or something. But you can deal with it. But Jake, man, they not used to not eating, man. That's why when you come to this truth, one of the things that you learn is fasting. That's one of the ways that you connect with the Lord a lot. And when you fast, and the brothers, different brothers will do that a lot, man. Fast for a good 24 hours, and you get used to it. And then this actually helps you prepare for those times too. Like we already know that we ain't gonna be able to eat probably for like 3, 4, 5 days. You never know, but we have faith that the Most High is gonna feed us though. But for the 2/3, man, you all not gonna have that type of spirit on you, man. You ain't gonna have that faith. So when it comes down to it, you're gonna be coming up with all kind of game plans and everything like that, and you're gonna be doing what we just read in the 19th verse. You're gonna be running up in people's houses with whatever weapons you have, killing each other. So-called. Just like today is Mother's Day, everybody quote unquote putting on a fake ass smile face, showing love to their parents.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with my recorder. It just stopped. I didn't know that it was if you can hold on. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck it is. Okay, it's showing it now. Cause this shit is just it's kind of terrible. I didn't know that it was it might be showing a different thing when it's come out at the Outlook, but I just want to make sure. But go ahead, brother.
Well, yep. 2/3 of our people, they ain't gonna have that spirit upon them to endure during famine, man. Like I said, like it's gonna come down to the point where you see a possum down the street or a raccoon or a rabbit, and they gonna run up and eat that. But we already know we ain't supposed to be eating that type of food, man. And that's the type of faith you're going to have. You're going to have to remember the Lord and fear the Lord during the time of great tribulation. Man, our people ain't ready for that time, man. They going to be going at it. There's going to be, man, violence everywhere. And it's going to get so bad to the point where literally the Archangel Michael and Yahushua, both of them are going to have to interfere to stop the chaos that's getting ready to happen down here, man. So that's saying a lot. When you got to have a special power to come down here and stop the madness that's getting ready to happen in this earth, man. That's why we always say people who pass away or whatever before this stuff happened, the Most High shows you mercy. Most High shows you mercy. But at the end of the day, hey, somebody got to live out through Jacob's troubles. And, Lord willing, man, we those men that make it up out of here. We ain't trying to get caught. Let's get I'm gonna get Isaiah. Hold on. We gonna do this while we do the videos. This why we go out to the highways and the byways, because we want to make it, man. We want to make it. We want to store up those heavenly treasures. So then when these times come, the Most High can look down at us and be like, oh, yeah, nah, they were good. They were doing the work. Make sure that they, experience the miracles. Make sure that they eat. This is Isaiah chapter 65, verse 13. It says, therefore, thus saith the Lord power, behold, my servant shall eat, but you shall be hungry. Behold, my servant shall drink, but you shall be thirsty. Behold, my servant shall rejoice, but you shall be ashamed. Behold, my servant shall sing for joy of heart, but you shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall howl for vexation of spirit. That's terrible, man. People gonna be starving out here to the point where you're gonna be hearing them screaming like, oh, because they can't, man, that pain is gonna be horrible. Just like we brought out with Lamentations 4:9. It says, better for you to get shot up or stabbed or eaten by a lion than to die by starving, man. Because when your body got to eat yourself away because you ain't have no food, that's the worst feeling in the world, man. But like it says in Isaiah, so his servants going to eat. They going to drink. The Most High going to hook up his elect, man. The Most High is going to make sure that they good. And we hoping that, we can experience that, man. Because we fear the Lord. So it is what it is. You got something you want to bring out?
No, I just want to finish the rest of it.
Oh, all okay. Right. You go ahead.
Verse 22, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape hunger shall the sword destroy, and the dead shall be casted out as dung, and there should be no man to comfort them. For the earth should wax, and the cities should be cast down. There should be no man left to till the earth and to sow it. You know, there ain't gonna be no workers or anything that's gonna. It's like all these men is gonna be scavenging, and it's just gonna be less and less men out here. And they showed you that it's like an example of that is World War II, when you have to, the women had to go on the plants and work. I'm finna go down. This is verse 33. The virgin should mourn having no bridegroom, and the women should mourn having no husband. Their daughters should mourn having no helper, and war should their bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband should perish of famine. Hear now these things without understand them, ye servant of the Lord.
Ooh. Having no husbands, and that's another thing, man. A lot of these women are about to be humble, because here it is, they got the whole abortion thing, and a lot of women getting upset because certain states are getting ready to get rid of of you being able to get an abortion. And a lot of women like, oh man, they bringing out all these laws telling us how we can control our bodies, telling us what we can do with our bodies and everything like that. And then a lot of the women out here was celebrating the death of Kevin Samuels and all this, man. And then a lot of you women are using these social media platforms to showcase your fake ass bodies, full ass lips and shit, man. You pretty much living out here like ain't shit gonna happen to you, man. Because the Most High put you on top, man. Because you pretty much tag teaming with Esau. Especially speaking of Eve, you tag teaming with Esau. This is your world. All right, but at the end of the day, the Most High get ready to humble a lot of you women. That's why what he just read says a woman shall have no husband, no helper, because at the end of the day, the man is supposed to be your protection, but you ain't gonna have that, man. When you see a man, it's gonna be complete opposite, man. They gonna look at you and they gonna be like, man, it's gonna be like the Purge movie. They just gonna snatch you up, grab you, take you to whatever warehouse or location, and they gonna do whatever they want with you, man. Instead of you women going out here, hopping from man to man, having all the side pieces in the world, man, all the men gonna run through you. And that's gonna be a different type of feeling, man. It ain't gonna be for no pleasure either. A lot of you women gonna be used, to help people stay afloat, so to speak. Malcolm will bring that up in the camp that they did yesterday. He said that, man, women gonna be getting snatched up, and dudes gonna be knowing that certain women gonna be in certain locations. They gonna be like, all right, look, if you give me 2 packs of cigarettes, and this and that, I'll let you go up in there with that lady for an hour. That's how it's gonna be, man.
Yeah, that's a new hot topic.
Because it ain't gonna be about money.
Yeah, this another thing too. Locally, say Supreme Court slapped the women in the face. See, because they dropped that Roe versus Wayne decision that staffed the right to abort, saying it slapped women in the face by undermining their ability to make decisions about their family. It's easy. All you have to do is stop fucking having sex with these men and producing kids. That's all you have to do. And in this society, it's the women that pick the fucking men. We don't pick the fucking woman. We don't. You got the freedom to pick whatever man you sleep with, and we don't got no choice at all. Only thing we can choose to do is marry you. You can get with every dog shit ass nigga you can get in this society. You can get every dusty, busty ass motherfucker you can. And then you get a couple of kids by these niggas out here in the streets. And then you want somebody that got something decent going on to fucking be what you want to be with for some fucking reason. Like, get that bullshit out of here.
Like these women want too much, man. They want too much. They be wanting everything, man. Just like this one woman, she got a channel bringing out how she's submissive and everything to her husband, and she just be ashamed by how a lot of these women operate these days. And she was just bringing it all out. She's just like, man, I just be trying to tell people about how they living, and they just don't listen, man. They don't listen. They don't want to consider their ways. They just be thinking that they could just do whatever. Like, how you gonna be 200, 300 pounds, 2, 3, 5 kids, 30 some years old, 40 years old, and then you're gonna talk about, yeah, man, I need a man that got a 6-pack, making 6 figures a year, got a Lamborghini and all of this, and yeah, take care of me because I'm worth it. You ain't worth shit, man. You ain't worth shit. You used up, all right. You done made your decisions. You made poor decisions, and that's another reason why men supposed to rule over you because you all don't make the correct decisions, man.
They shit is
You need
always.
somebody to tell you what to do.
Yep. It's always something. It's always a emotional decision with them, and they always get. And the reason why they the most easiest people, the other side, I say the gender to be tricked the most. So they the ones that be
Mm-hmm.
programmed by this TV and shit like that. You got Kevin said about that high value man, and they chasing after a high value Superman that don't fucking exist. He do exist, but he's not on the planet right now, so he ain't looking for you. You know, try to get that high value. That's made up. And you females trying to look for these guys that's making like more than 6 figures and shit. And matter of fact, those guys that got that money, they can pick any woman they want, and they very picky who they gonna pick. They ain't gonna pick no motherfucking female with no 5 kids and shit by some other dude. You can get that shit out of here. I'm damn sure if I had like more than that, if I had 6 figures, I'll make it 6 figures. I won't be fucking around with that.
At all. At all. It's like, man, when you come into that type of status, man, you have sexual discipline. You don't just go out there and just be like, yeah, I know I got money, so I get whatever woman I want. You be like, nah, man, I got the success. I put in the work, so I want to get the best of the best. And that's exactly what they get. And that's exactly what the elect is going to get, too. That's why it speaks about the elect lady and everything like that, because a lot of our women, they're going to be saved for childbearing. So it is going to be women that's going to be saved that, that's going to believe in the Lord and everything like that. And they're going to be the most beautiful women in the kingdom. And they're going to belong to the elect, man. The elect, man, they they already going to be ruling beside Yahweh Shai. They're going to be the governing body of the kingdom. And you already know the Most High is going to hook them up, man. Most High going to hook them up with the most beautiful women, man. We ain't going to be with these ratchet ass Eves out here, man. It ain't gonna be like that. And then these other random ass females that be doing that shit, acting like you deserve something else, man, you need to wake up. I'll bring this out right quick. This is Isaiah chapter 32, verse 11. It says, "Tremble, you women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." So you all really need to wake up and realize what type of life is getting ready to be held out here, man. Because it's not gonna be a time where you're gonna be able to strut your ass or your body or whatever the case may be, and people just look at you and just lust after you, man. These men gonna remember a lot of you women because you always put yourself on Front Street on social media. So these men gonna recognize you in these streets in that time. They be like, oh shit, that's man, I remember her from Pornhub or what, or OnlyFans, whatever the case may be. They be like, man, I'm finna go get that, and they gonna do it too. They're not gonna hesitate. They're not gonna second guess because who gonna stop them? Who gonna stop them? Nobody. And that's why it says, "Tremble, you women that are at ease." And that's like the brother brought out earlier, because you ain't gonna have no helper, you ain't gonna have no husband. You're going to be left alone. And when you left alone, that's when things are going to start happening for you in a dark sense, man. And it's going to be messed up. Y'all better get with it, man. Because, man, when that you want to fit this scripture right here, man. Let me get this real quick, and then you can go ahead and speak on what you was going to speak on. Isaiah 4:1. And it says, "In that day 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying, we will eat our own bread and wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach." So within that day, there's going to be a select amount of women that's going to realize they need to humble down. They're going to humble themselves down, and they're going to be with the elect, man. They're going to be with the elect men. Because the elect men, they're going to have those spiritual powers within that time. And they're going to be the ones that's going to be able to get away from all these troubles. Because, man, it's about to be the RoboCops out here, the drones. They already showing you the Tesla robots and shit. And it's about to, man, you're gonna need spiritual power to make it within these last days, man. And the women gonna realize that when they see those men doing those miracles, they're gonna be like, oh yeah, we need to get with him. But hey, a lot of you ain't gonna get that though. A lot of you will not receive that, man. But you go ahead.
No, I don't got much, man.
All right, so we can grab like a couple more scriptures and we can wrap it up.
Yeah, what you want me to get?
Cause like I said, man, it's gonna be terrible out here, man. It's gonna be terrible. We get Daniel 12:1, because of course that's the time we coming into. We come into Jacob's trouble. So you can get that real quick. We come into a time where literally it ain't gonna, man. It's gonna be horrible, man. It's gonna be horrible. All out hell is getting ready to break loose out here.
Yeah, this is
You ain't with if the Lord ain't with you, you ain't gonna make it.
This is Daniel chapter 12, verse 1. And the time should Michael stand up, the great prince, which stand for the children of thy people, and there should be a time of trouble, such as never was since there was a nation, even to that same time, and that in the time thy people should be delivered, every one that should be found written in the book. And many of them that sleeps in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting life, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
There you go. Some to everlasting life, some to everlasting shame and contempt. 2/3 are going to feel that shame and contempt. And when you come back in the kingdom, you will be shamed, because you're going to know that you were one of the ones that died that horrible death with the nuclear destruction or whatever way that the Most High felt he needed to take you out. All right. And then some going to be the everlasting life. That's going to be the elect. That's going to be the elect. But just like he just read, it's going to be a time like never before. To the point where literally the Archangel Michael is going to have to interfere. And then ultimately Yahweh Shai, he's going to interfere. It's going to be a time like never before. We getting ready to see some wild things out here, man. The only thing, you can just imagine it in your head just for a little bit, man. But we really not even prepared for what actually was getting ready to happen, man. We don't know what's going to happen, but we know it's going to be bad, though. But at the end of the day, we have faith in Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai that he's going to protect us within that time, man. We get that real quick. You get Psalms 91, and then we can end it with that.
I'm gonna see.
You get Psalms 91, and you can start at verse 7.
Oh.
That's exactly what we doing this work for, man. We storing up our our spiritual receipts. So when this time comes, be like, oh yeah, this brother, yep, he was doing the work. Yep, he was doing the work. He was keeping the faith. Hey, make sure that he's all right during these times. Make sure that nothing happens to him. That's what we want. Or if we have to, live that life where we become a martyr, then so be it. We just don't want to die a 2/3 death. That's what it is. But we understand the majority of us gonna live though. And we hoping that we are one of those.
Yeah, I'm missing the page. You gotta get that. I'm in this
okay.
I'm on this old book. It's missing like 10 pages on this.
All right, this is Psalms chapter 91, verse 7. It says, 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways. They shall bear thee up in their hands, Salakia, lest thou dash thy foot against a stone. So we getting ready to see 1,000 people die at one side, 10,000 at the other side. All right, but he said it shall not come nigh thee. And this is how we know that miracles is going to happen. That's like this whole thing with Zachariah and Alazar. They talking about we ain't going to see no miracles during Jacob's trouble. Not dying, as first of all, during Jacob's trouble is a miracle, man. This is how you know who the Most High is dealing with as far as when it comes to these scriptures, man. I ain't gonna say it ain't gonna be no miracles at all during Jacob's trouble. So we just gonna be out there just waiting for the Lord to come back, but we not gonna see anything as far as the the power that he has on the right hand side, man. Come on, man. It says 1,000 shall fall at thy right hand, but it shall come not nigh. It shall not come nigh thee. That's a miracle, man. We gonna see all the death in the world, but we not gonna get touched with it. Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah, all this shit that happened doing with our forefathers. Come on, with Moses.
All right.
That's a good. So I guess that wasn't a miracle. That okay? I guess it's just the earth, the river. Okay, the Red Sea just got split for no reason. Okay, it just came. It was just a convenience. Okay, it was a coincidence.
It was a good one. Right. That wasn't a miracle.
Shit,
Literally
King
just read it
David.
right here.
Yeah, King David slayed 1,000 men. I guess that was a coincidence. He was just that fucking good. I guess he went out there. I guess King David must have did some. He probably went to the hyperbolic time machine, like Dragon Ball Z, and worked it out like man with 10 times worth of gravity, and came out and started slaying 1,000 motherfuckers. He must have did that. That's
By
the
himself.
point. By himself.
That wasn't a miracle though. Now you trying to tell me during the worst time ever in history we not gonna experience any miracles? Come on, man. It tell you right here in verse 11. It says, "For he shall give his angels charge over thee to keep thee in our ways." That's a miracle. The angels are gonna be using their power to make sure that we okay, and then ultimately the elect is gonna receive the spiritual power. Let's end it with that. Actually. Let's end it with that. Let me get hold on one second. This is Isaiah chapter 59, verse 19. And it says, "So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun." It says, "When the enemy shall come in like a flood," Esau, martial law, all these different things, "the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him." So what is that speaking of, man? The Lord is getting ready to give his elect spiritual power, man. He said he's going to lift up a standard. All right, meaning he's going to make the elect men more powerful and better than what we getting ready to see. He's going to make sure that they're going to be able to prosper within these last days, man. So for you to say that it ain't going to be no miracles, that's showing you that either you getting paid behind the scenes or you just legit do not believe in the miracles, and that makes you faithless, man. That makes you faithless within your how about Shem Yahushua, man. And you ain't you ain't gonna make it if you keep that mentality. But hey, man, pretty much that's it. Lord willing, no travel issues or nothing will happen next week. We'll be back out and everything, and shit, we gonna keep it moving, man. We gonna keep it pushing through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So hey, we hope this was edifying. So we're going to give all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstone who taught us this truth. Honors to the brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the aqua that's listening and learning. And Lord willing, we'll be back out. Shalom.
Shalom.